I am here and I'm going to show you how to solve the Kattis problem digit swap. So this is a pretty simple problem. It's just an I/O problem or input-output problem, right? Um, so essentially, they're going to give us two digits, and we have to output the digits swapped, right? And this is a pretty easy problem to solve. So I'm going to go through the process that I would do to solve this, right? So let's, get on it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a Python solution. So I'm just going to name it digit swap. I'm going to code it. And then I do have this system that makes it so I can look at code. It doesn't like load all this stuff in if I'm just kind of look at stuff. So let's just go like that. Cool. So the first thing we're going to need is we could just use the input function then built into Python, but because it is something that's going to use a standard input, I think that I want to be a bit more explicit with that. People can kind of tell what you're doing with that. So I'm just going to import sys, right? And that will give us access to the standard in. So what I like to do, so I don't have to type out a really long thing, is I'm going to go rl equals standard in dot read line, and I'm not executing, and I'm not putting the parentheses on this because I'm not trying to make it executable. I'm trying or make it so this is executed as the function. I'm just trying to have it saved as a new like function name. If that makes sense. So let's define a main function for this program. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take input from the standard input. So let's first take an input, right? So let's see, the code is going to equal the RL, and it's just going to read whatever's on the line, and it's going to store it into, or it's going to read the first line of the standard input, and it's going to store that into code. I'm also going to strip it because I don't want to keep the new line character at the end of that. The next thing I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to print out something. And really what I want to print out is the code. And you can actually use, because we're trying to swap the two things, swapping is basically reading the string backwards, or like it's saying the word backwards. And because like a string is just a array of characters, if you go through the character array backwards, essentially you are swapping everything. So you can do that really easy with a slice. You can do it like that. And then I just need to call main, so that way it knows to actually do it. And this should be a working version of the code. Pretty simple, right? So what I'm going to do now is let's run the code. So Python digit swap. And now it's waiting for some code. So I can copy this, and if I paste it in here, it should give me answer 24, which is perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So if I take my solution and I submit it to Kattis, it's going to judge my solution. I'm going to go to where I have it stored, and now it has it uploaded. If I submit it, it's now going to run my solution against a bunch of hidden tests on the Kattis website. And it looks like I passed all those tests, which is perfect. Cool. This is a quick tutorial on how to make submissions for Kattis and stuff. Just also like how to solve the specific problem digit swap. Thank you.